Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you guys? All right?
All right, Roberto.
All right, teacher.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, Gloria, Maria Clara.
Fine, teacher. And you?
All right, very well, thank you. Okay, Thiago, good to see you here again. Huh? I like
Hi,
to see
teacher.
you here. Yes. Okay, I would say that almost everyone is here. Okay, Maria Clara, only Cecilia. Okay, Maria Clara is here, and Patricia. The rest is here. Okay, we can start our class. I have a question. Did we finish that article last class? I am feeling a certain phobia in relation to material 6. A phobia. I'm a material 6 phobiac, okay? Have we finished or not?
I finished.
You
I
did?
finished.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Oh, good for you. Okay. Well, let's just check the answers and then we can start the new material. Is that right?
Okay.
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 No, this is the new material. This is the old material. I know you're not seeing anything because I'm not sharing yet, okay?
Yes.
So don't even need to say, teacher. I will share in just a moment. There are some people just arriving late. Let me get them in first. Where are you now? I saw your name there. I don't know where they are. In the waiting room.
10 common mistakes.
Yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah.
Okay. Camila. Who else is in the waiting room? This Zoom is a little crazy today. It says there is a person in the waiting room, but there is no person there in the waiting room. Okay. Cecilia.
Você fica falando aí? Não, fico mais ouvindo. Aqui, ó.
Hello, Cecilia. Okay. Intermediate. Okay, now I'm going to share it, okay? Carol, how was your day? Was it good?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, and you? How was your day?
Good. I went to a nice place today. I had a good time.
Oh, very good.
Okay, have we corrected any or no? We are supposed to start today. Or number 1, I think I gave you the answer yesterday, didn't I? What is a phobia?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet. No.
No.
Okay, so let's correct it all together. What is a phobia? A fear that is outgrown over time, an extreme fear that makes a person feel out of control, especially when he or she listens to the song.
Good way.
A fear of the dark or of spiders. A type, according to my friend Google, a shark has never come out of a computer screen, okay?
You're very funny. You're very funny.
You can see it as close to the screen as you want. The shark is not going to bite you. A type of fear that involves dogs or airplanes. A, B, C, D, or E. What do you guys think?
B. Letter B. Letter B.
Wow, for the first time in history, everyone has the same opinion.
Yeah.
All right, good. You guys are getting good. One problem one problem that I cannot see, one problem mentioned in the passage is that some people cannot get over their phobias on their own. On their own means alone. So what is the solution to this problem? People can try to turn their phobia into a social anxiety or panic disorder. Oh my God. Okay. I have to be quiet. Okay. Just read and shut up. People can try new activities or situations that help them forget about their phobia. People can get help from a psychologist or a psychiatrist to overcome a phobia. People can learn the names of their phobias. It's gonna help a lot.
Letter C.
C. Letter C.
C.
Letter B.
Now there is a
Letter
problem
C.
here.
C.
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 C. Letter
C or B?
C.
C.
D.
Oh, this part here is the most important. Oh,
Yeah.
you cannot get over your phobia on your own. So
Yeah.
if you cannot get over on your own, you have
You
to
help
seek.
someone.
Exactly. You have to
Yeah.
look for help. You have to
Yeah.
seek help. So who can help you? Ghostbusters. Dun, 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 dun.
The doctor.
Who gonna call Ghostbusters? Oh, you need a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So the correct is letter C. Sorry to
Yes.
disappoint some students.
Yeah.
Oh, on their own means alone. So you can't help yourself. You need help. Specialized help. Fear is not always a bad thing. What evidence from the text supports this conclusion? Different people are afraid of different things over time. Some people have a fear of dentists, so they avoid going to see dentists. Sometimes fear becomes extreme and unreasonable. This is known as a phobia. Fear can be a normal reaction that helps us avoid harm and survive. A, B, C, D, or E?
D. Delta.
D.
D.
Letter D.
D.
Delta.
D.
No,
Delta.
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no, it's not Ebola, it's Delta. Some
Yes,
people
Delta.
have a fear of dentists, so they avoid going to see dentists. So
D for
imagine,
dollar.
huh?
Dollar.
I'm
Dollar.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't seen a dollar in my wallet for such a long time. That's why I didn't understand, okay? I don't even remember what is the color of the green. I mean the dollar, okay?
I'm a businesswoman.
Ah, good for you, especially with the dollar worth more than 5. How can the treatment options for people with phobias be described? Most treatment options get rid of pain and sickness, but not the phobia. Most treatment options involve getting used to friendly dogs. There are many different treatment options for people with phobias, and treatments are often effective. Some treatment options are helpful, but others can actually make phobias worse. A, B, C, or D, or E?
D.
C. C.
D.
C.
D.
C.
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 Perfect, perfect, very good. Charlie, excellent.
Charlie. Yes.
What is the main idea of this passage? Fears are most common during Halloween, but they can also occur at other times. Fears can sometimes be extreme, but they can also be treated and overcome. Everyone gets scared, so it shouldn't be embarrassing. Phobias can be about many things and have severe effects on people's health.
Letter B.
B.
Ball.
B. Ball.
B. Ball. D. Letter D. No.
I don't know.
D.
I'm waiting for
I
you.
put D, Delta.
Yes.
I think it's D.
I
I
agree
put
with
B-ball.
Gisela. Yes, I agree with Oscar, Gloria. You know why? Fears sometimes can be extreme. Okay, maybe, but they can also be treated and overcome. Yeah, there they said that most fears usually we outgrow, understand, as time passes. They only talked about seeking for a treatment for phobias, understand?
Yeah.
It's not incorrect. It makes sense, okay? But usually what you look for assistance, look for help, is in the case of a phobia, when it becomes extreme. So I think letter D is more precise than letter B. D, delta, is more precise than B, bola.
I think
Okay?
both.
Yes,
I
but
think both is
yes.
correct.
No, I don't like the second part here, only the second part. Oh. But they can also be treated and overcome. If you go back to the article, you see that when fear becomes extreme and unreasonable, you call it a phobia. It's not a fear anymore. Understand? Fears can be mild or severe. Okay? But they don't talk about treating. Okay? They talk about treating a phobia, not a fear. A fear, usually we outgrow, okay? So I think the best is letter D. Okay? Yeah, in one single class, we had people here that are very much afraid of cats, that are afraid of shark, that are afraid of heights. So 3 different things in one class. So maybe there are more people here that have another strange phobia. I don't know. Understand? Because this is really bizarre. Okay? All right?
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Number 6. Doctors believe that most of these phobias, like Craig's, are learned. But in some cases, a phobia follows an unrelated trauma, such as a death in the family. As used in the passage, the word trauma means what? A meeting, a failure, a difficult event, or an accident?
Letter C.
Difficult
C.
events.
I put C, Charles.
C. Letter
Yes.
C.
Yes, it's a difficult event.
Cake.
Good.
But teacher, like Greg's, he fell something. I don't remember in the test.
Mm-hmm.
Say Greg's fell, not a difficult event. So the answer is no accident.
No, because I'm asking only about the trauma. Understand what it means,
Okay.
specifically trauma. You see, he fell off a ladder. That was an accident. But as a consequence of that, he created a trauma. So trauma was the result of an extreme or something bad that happened to him. Not specifically that accident was a difficult thing. Okay?
Okay.
Because as used in the passage, what does the word trauma? Only trauma. I'm not really interested in Craig, okay? In this case. Now, the next one is good. Choose the best answer that best completes this sentence. Oh, my eyes are getting so strange. Is Raquel here to read for me? She's our expert. Yes, my eyes are getting foggy. I don't know why, understand? I can't see anything.
I can help you, teacher.
Actually.
Oh, thank you. I was hoping you would be so kind. Can you do that?
Yes.
I am afraid of weird names, okay?
Okay. Some phobias have weird names. Taranã, arachnophobia, fear of spiders, or brontophobia, fear of thunderstorms.
Oh, your favorite one was not here. Okay.
Yeah. A, however, B, otherwise, C, finally, D, such as.
D. Delta.
D, Delta.
D.
Is it
D.
such as or such as?
As.
Such as.
Such as. Such as.
Like a bee.
I have to listen to bees in the classroom, such as.
Such as.
Such as.
Okay. The other one would be a very bizarre construction. Okay, like that girl has such an ass. Okay, that would be okay. But it's as. So such as, because I'm giving examples of the weird names. All right. No contrast, consequence, result. No, it's just an example. Such as. What is the difference? This is an oral one. So let's see who can give me a good definition. What is the difference between regular fears, regular ones, and phobias?
Fears can be mild or severe, and phobias are extreme, unreasonable.
You don't
I
have
agree. I
control.
agree.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Camila.
In the regular fears, you have the control. In the phobias, you don't have.
Yeah,
That's
out
good
of
too.
control.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good too.
good, you too. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other different? Another difference?
Fears you can outgrow.
Excellent. I was expecting for that.
Yeah,
Phobias
and
usually.
phobias you have to treat.
Yes, or look for help.
Psychiatrist, college.
Yes,
Okay.
good. I get
Okay.
that. That gives a good idea of the major differences between fears and phobias, okay? I want to know 3, 4, 5, I don't know, as many as you can. Possible effects of phobias.
Headaches, high blood
Panic
pressure,
attack,
Headaches.
sweet,
nausea,
Sweating.
Sweet I love. Sweet I love. I love sweets, okay?
Sweat.
Especially
Sweat.
gelato, chocolate.
sweat,
Sweat.
Trem-
Sweat I don't like. Sweat I don't like.
tremble,
Tremble. Yes.
pant,
And
problem to
yes.
breathe, problem
Problem to breathe. Yes.
to
What
breathe.
else?
rages.
Oh,
Heart pounding.
the heart pounds.
Heart pounding.
Yes. Heart pounding.
Heart pounding.
Yes. Do you, based on what I told you yesterday, do you guys think I have a phobia of blood or I just don't like it?
don't like.
Yes, because I only faint. I think I don't like it. I don't have it. No, I don't have it. No, because as
It's not
you were,
like a trauma.
yes, yes, I think I just don't like it. Because as you were mentioning, I was just thinking about my life. I never trembled. Never my heart started pounding. I never started sweating. I
It's
just
something
fainted.
out of control for you. Yeah, you faith. You don't
Yeah.
have control.
Yes.
Yes, but I only had one of the effects. Minnesota. And as I said, in movies, I have no problem, okay? Yes, so I don't know. Read these sentences from the text. Oh, everyone gets, oops, what are we doing here? Okay. Everyone gets scared sometimes. It's a normal reaction. You need that reaction to survive. When faced with a threat, it's useful to be afraid and get out of the way so you won't get hurt. Is this statement also true for phobias? Yes or no?
No.
No. No.
No, no.
Why not?
Just make people
Because
feel
of
out of the control.
It's out of control. Yes.
Yes.
What else?
Phobia follows an unrelated trauma.
Yeah, and you can't control it, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's necessary to survive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Once I read a book, have you ever read any book? I think this was written by Freud or someone crazy as him, about dreams.
I heard about, but I didn't read it.
Okay, it was kind of interesting. I read something there that I got very surprised to read that. You know, when you're having a bad dream, a nightmare, in the middle of the night, you start sweating and all of a sudden you have the impression that you're falling down a building or a cliff, or somebody's gonna shoot you to death, or something is going to happen and you're going to die, and you wake up like heavily
Yeah.
breathing.
Uh-huh.
You know why that happens? I thought it was so interesting.
I don't
Why,
know.
teacher?
Because have you ever had a dream in which you died in your dreams?
I don't think so.
Yes,
No.
we always wake up, always feeling like adrenaline in the blood and the heart pounding, sweating, screaming. Do you know why that happens?
No.
I thought it was so bizarre, but according to the book, it's true. Okay?
Mhm.
The brain sends a message, okay, like, wake up! Because if you die in your dream, your brain gets the message that you died. And then what happens? Your heart stops.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Why many people die in their sleep? What is the cause? Always heart attack. The heart stopped. Understand? So when the brain doesn't wake you up and you die in your dreams, according to the book, you really die.
Oh my
Understand?
gosh, it's dangerous that sleep nowadays.
Please don't try to stay awake just because of this, okay?
Never go to sleep again.
I can assure you, if you are sleeping and a shark is coming to attack you,
Oh
you
my
will
gosh.
always wake up. You will wake up sweating, but you will wake up. Understand?
Okay.
I also spent about a week thinking about that, but it makes sense. Many people go to sleep and they never wake up. And if you try to discover what was the cause of death, it's always heart attack. Always. Understand? That means the heart stopped. Because the brain said, you die, the heart stops. That's why we wake up like, breathing heavily, understand? It takes like about 5 minutes for us to calm down, to get the heart beating at the normal rate, and then we just go back to sleep, okay? I thought this was amazing. I don't know. But I got scared too.
You could sing Baby Shark, teacher, and overcome that fear.
My granddaughter loves that.
Baby Shark, do, 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 do,
No.
Baby Shark,
Oh my
do, do, do,
gosh.
do, do, Baby Shark.
Never have a kid and play that song.
Yeah. My granddaughter loves it. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
That was all for today. We are going to start the new material. Let me open here and share before all the ones that always remind me the years. Yes, I'm looking for. Keep your shirt on. Okay, okay, is it here or this? Boy, is it here? This? It's this. Okay. Yes. Today the class is going to have a different approach. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to talk about things that we usually say, but they are not correct. Okay? It's easy, piece of cake. 10 common mistakes. Well, according to me, this is going to be a very easy lesson. That's the first one. There is no according to me. I can say according to Oscar, according to Mario Eduardo, okay? They are both engineers. So this, ta, 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 ta. But when I say according to me, it doesn't exist. Understand? I have to say, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right? We do not give our opinion with according to. We say, in my opinion. If it's in Oscar's opinion, I say according to Oscar. According to Carol. According to anyone, but not me. and this is the problem. Understand this?
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
is it correct to use, according to my studies, for example? In this
That
case,
would be,
it's correct?
yes, yes. According to this, my studies would be okay. The
Okay.
problem is according to me. Because
Okay.
when you say according to your studies, it's based on your studies. According to my experiments, according to my trials and failures, okay? That would be okay. The problem is according to me. That doesn't exist, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, Oscar, can you read the problem that happens with across and through? Across and through. Two
Okay.
prepositions that people often confuse.
Okay. The difference between across and through is similar to difference between on and in. We use through to talk about movement in three-dimensional
Spaces.
dimensional space with things on all sides.
I think I have to go down.
Please.
Yes.
Okay. We walked across the field. It's the same. We were on the field.
We were.
We were on the field. Thank you. We walked through the wood. It's the same. We were in the wood.
Okay, so is it the same? No. Pay attention.
No.
Across, there is a boundary limiting. Understand? Like, let's suppose that Carol lives in one side of São Paulo or São Caetano, okay? And Erica lives on the other side, but both are in São Paulo. So one can say, well, you live across the city, but it's inside of the same city. Understand? But we say across because it's on the other side. We walked across the field, but we didn't go out of the field. Through, on the other hand, is when you enter in a certain space, cross it, and go out of it. Okay?
Okay.
Like, I remember that when I used to live in Campinas, every time I went to Guarujá, I used to drive through São Paulo. Okay? Because I would get on Bandeirantes, enter in São Paulo, get on one of the, I don't know which, Marginal, something like that. And then I would drive through São Paulo to go to Guarujá. Understand? Drive through São Paulo, not across. Because I came from outside, I crossed São Paulo, and I got on the other side and continued. This is through. Okay? You can ask me, teacher, this is the same of through. Yes, we are going to talk about this later. It's the same, all right? That's why we find it drive through, okay? You don't need to go inside. You can pick up your order outside. You just drive through, okay? All right?
All right.
All right.
Understand or no?
Yes.
If you don't understand, tell me now or
Teacher, can you explain again?
yes, of course. Let me try again. Okay. So you live in Guarapari, yes? Where do you live?
Yes, Guarapari.
Okay. I remember that every time I went to Guarapari, I needed to drive through Campos de Goitacazes. I never stopped in Campos. I only drove through, you know?
Okay.
That means I came from Rio, I entered in Campos, I drove, and left Campos. I drove through Campos. Across is when you stay inside of one closed space, 2 dimensions only, not 3. 3 is, okay?
Okay,
Street,
great.
for example.
Yes, like there is in one side of the street, you have a bank. On the other side of the street, you have the post office. A typical Brazilian would say the post office is in front of the bank, but this is not true. In English, you have the post office is across from the bank because there is a street in the middle. So post office, bank, across from, not in front of. In front of is when there is nothing. Understand? It's like here together. It's in front of. Okay? All right?
All right.
All right.
All
The
right.
next problem is a very funny problem and interesting because people confuse. You know how it is. You learn one day that if you want to have an adverb, you just need to add "li" to an adjective. And then you memorize this. And then you see a word with "li" at the end, and you think, it's an adverb. And then you can say, for example, she smiled to me friendly. Friendly is not an adverb. Friendly is an adjective. There are many adjectives that end in "li." So they cannot be used to modify a verb. So if you look here, it's incorrect to say she smiled friendly. If you want to say it, you have to say she smiled in a friendly way. So you're modifying way, not the verb smile. He laughed silly. Silly is not an adverb, it's an adjective. He gave a silly laugh. That's possible. So be careful.
Silly, teacher.
Stupid, idiot, in a silly laugh, okay? Like, you are so silly, you're so fool, idiot, okay?
Okay.
Well, here the error lies in using an adjective instead of an adverb. We use adverbs to modify verbs. And of course, most adverbs end in ly. But there are also a few adjectives that end in ly. Examples are costly. Costly is a perfect synonym for expensive. Okay? So if something is costly, it's expensive. Okay? The first time I heard this word in Italian, I recognized it because in Italian they say costoso. Okay? Yes, it means expensive. Muito costoso. And I want, what? Costoso. And okay, costly. Yes, okay, baby. Because it was not gostoso, it was costoso. Okay, costoso. Okay, so costly. Friendly is an adjective. Lively is an adjective. Likely, which is the same of probably, it's an adjective. Lonely, adjective. Lovely, silly, ugly, they're all adjectives. And you cannot make an adverb from them, like costly, costlily. No. Friendly, friendlily. No. Okay? So there are no adverbs formed from after adjectives that end in "ly." Okay? Understand this?
Yes.
Okay.
Patricia, can you read number 4 for me? Number 4 is an easy one, but sometimes people confuse.
Ago and before. Incorrect. His father
Died.
died 3 years before. Correct. His father died 3 years ago.
Okay.
Ago is used to count back from the present. It is used with a past tense and a time expression. Before is used when you date back from any point of time which is made specific.
Specific. You date back, yes. So his father died 3 years before. No, it's wrong, completely wrong. If I use the word before, I would need to continue the sentence saying, before I was born. That's okay. Okay? Before he was born. That's not possible. Yes, I'm sorry. I made a stupid. Yeah,
I understand that your idea.
yes. I tried to, but his father died 3 years before he was born, so it was not the father.
It's not his father.
I just, well, maybe there is an alternative. I just thought of a solution for this. Okay?
Before my wedding.
No. The father had frozen his sperm. Okay? It's always possible. Okay? The father knew he was going to die. He said, I want to freeze my sperm, so I'll have many children. And he froze 1,000,000 sperm. Okay?
In our days, it's possible, teacher.
Yes, that's right. I said.
Yes.
When I said it, I thought, oh, Roberto, that's impossible. The father died 3 years before he was born. But no, it's possible. So understand?
No, it's
We
possible.
cannot use before with the idea of ago. Ago is always, I saw that movie 5 days ago. I went there 3 days ago. I went to Ghent a few hours ago. Okay? So ago is always a time expression in reference to now. Okay? So when you say 3 years ago, it's from now. Before is before another point. Okay, so you need to continue the sentence, you see? I think there is an example here. I saw him 2 years before I went to England.
Yeah.
So if I have been in England for 3 years and I saw him 2 years before, I saw him 5 years ago. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Very clear.
Yes, good. Okay. Maria Clara, can you read number 5 for me, please? All and every, another common confusion.
All and every. Incorrect. Every children need love. Correct. Every children needs love. Incorrect. All the light was out. Correct. All the lights were out. Every is used with a singular noun. All is used with a plural noun.
Okay, only one word, Maria Clara. The singular of children is child. Every child needs love, okay? One child, 2 children, okay? Why Brazilians usually make a mistake here? Because in Portuguese, usually we say todas as noites. And in English, you simply say every night. Understand? And that is what creates. I've said this to you guys more than once. Don't try to translate everything you learn, because the translation creates the problem. You translate todas as noites or every day, todos os dias. But in English, you don't say todos os dias, todas as noites. You say every day, every night, every child. Because every can only be followed by singular, never plural. In Portuguese, it's possible, not in English. Well, but what if it's plural? I can use all, but every night is different of all nights, okay? Oh, all the light was out. It's incorrect because light is in the singular. And all can only be followed by plural and the verb in the plural, of course. All the lights were, now it's perfect. And here it's singular and verb in the singular. Every child needs love. Okay, so every is only used with singular noun and verb in the singular. And all is only used with plural nouns and verb in the plural. Any question about this or no?
Okay, no question.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. Too much gelato. Not good when it's very hot. Cecilia, can you read it? Yes.
I'm sorry, just a question about the all and every. I thought that's very tricky. I made this mistake a lot of times, but they would understand when we change.
The problem is that the sentence is wrong.
Yeah. It's wrong, but I was thinking here if they because the word it's completely different. Every and all.
Yes. I don't know what they would understand. That's the problem. Understand?
Yeah.
They understand, but it doesn't make sense. That's the problem. Probably they get confused. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
like when I say, for example, every day is different of all day long, for example. Okay.
Okay.
Every day is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All day long is from 6 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening. That's all day long. Okay? It's
Okay.
completely different. Many times I have seen confusions like this. I work all day, all night. Okay? Or like in that song, all night long, all night, all night. It's all night long. Okay? So it's not every night. Maybe it's only one night, but then it's all night long, all night. Okay? So it's completely different, Tiago. It's possible that if they understand, they get another idea. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Number 6, Cecilia. What is the problem here? Or there is no problem?
All right and all right. The standard spelling is all right, but all right is more common out of many people consider it incorrect.
Although. You see, grammatically, they are the same. The standard version, the correct one, is all right, separate. Okay? Everything is all right. Everything is gonna be all right. But of course, Americans always prefer the shorter ones, understand? That's why they use this. It's even acceptable. But if you are doing a proficiency test, I would go for the first one. That is a sure thing, okay? Because many people consider the second one, the abbreviation, incorrect. So what if the professor that prepared your test considers it incorrect, okay? All right?
All right.
All
right.
All right.
All right. No problem.
All right.
Okay.
2 words.
Yes, 2 words. What about number 7? Dirce, can you read for us? Already and already.
Alright and alright. Incorrect. We are already for the show. We are correct. We are all ready for the show. Incorrect. They have already arrived. Correct. They have already arrived.
Yes, even though the first one, the already, comes from already, they have different meanings. Understand? When it's together, already, together means by now, sooner than expected. Like, teacher, I have already finished. It's together. I have already finished. I gave you 30 minutes to do an exercise and you finished in 20. That means sooner than I expected. I thought 30 minutes would be necessary for you to finish. And the first one, already, separately, it means that everyone or everybody is ready to do something. Okay? Is everything all ready for the presentation? Yes, everything is all ready. Okay? So all are ready. Okay? So you have 2 more examples here. The train had already left before we reached the station, and the patient had already died before the doctor arrived. That doesn't happen in Brazil, but it's an example, okay?
Yeah.
So, Gloria, can you read number 8 for us, please? Alternate and alternative. Okay, people confuse this.
Alternative means different instead on the other hand. Instead, on the other hand, we will make an alternative arrangement in these plans don't suit you. I had to go. There was no alternative.
Okay.
Alternate means every second or in turns. He only comes to work on alternate days.
Okay, you see, it's completely different. On alternate days, that means on Monday he works, Tuesday he doesn't work. Wednesday he works, Thursday he doesn't work. Friday he works. It's on alternate days. It's different of alternative. They offer me no alternative. That means no, not a different plan, not a different arrangement. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is interesting. Oh, it's funny because the sound is practically the same. It's all together now, okay? And I have all together, together, and I have all together, separately, okay? Carol, can you read that for us, please?
Yes. Altogether means entirely or everything considered. I don't altogether agree. It is altogether wrong to ill-treat animals.
Yeah, to ill-treat.
Ill-treat animals. Altogether simply means everybody, everything together. They all went out together. She put the glasses all together in the sink.
Okay, so in that famous song, all together now, is it the first or the second?
Second.
Very good. You got the idea.
All people now.
Exactly. That's the idea. Okay. Because if I put it together with just one L in just one word, it means everything completely. That's not the idea. So I don't altogether agree. That means I don't completely agree with your plans, for example. Okay. So in this case, putting the word together, it changes the meaning. Okay. And Erica, what's the last one? Can you read it for us, please? That's easy, but it's a common mistake.
And some. Both some and an suggest an indefinite amount or number. Some is more common in affirmative clauses and is used in questions and negative clauses. Compare. I need some pencils, not I need any pencils. Have you got any pencils? Sorry, I haven't got any pencils.
Okay. The problem here is exactly because sometimes I can create a sentence using any affirmative sentence. And theoretically speaking, any is used in questions and negative. But as I have exceptions for some in questions and any in affirmative, this is what creates problems. For example, if I am offering something to you or asking you, expecting to hear a yes as an answer, I should use some. For example, would you like some water? I'm offering. Understand? What is the problem with you, baby? No, asking you, expecting to hear. So, or if I say, for example, can you lend me some money? I'm sure that you're going to say yes. And I'll be extremely disappointed if you say, no, of course not. But I'm expecting you to say yes. That's why I'm using some. So that gives you an idea of the expectation on the other side. But when I say, for example, I am so hungry tonight, I can eat anything. Together or separate, it's not important. In this case, it's an affirmative sentence and I'm using any, but the idea is different. It is not important what? Okay? Anything. This is only when I'm very hungry. Okay? When I'm not hungry, I'm very picky. Okay? I select the food very carefully, but tonight I'm very hungry, so I can eat anything. Japanese, Chinese, okay? Whatever. Understand this? So because of the exceptions, we end up confusing in the normal use. All right? Any problem about this or no? Oh, any
Teacher.
problem about this or no? Yes, Oscar.
Teacher, in your example, I can eat something is wrong?
You see, Oscar, if you say something, you have something specific in your mind.
Okay.
Oh, for
Okay.
example, who has been at home for a long time due to the quarantine, is there anyone here that has been inside of his or her house for a long time? Or no?
I stayed.
Everybody. Is that Vanessa?
Yes.
How long did you stay inside of your house?
I stayed for 5 months.
Without going out?
Just to
Shop.
Supermarket.
no, to walk on the beach for my doctor asked me to go to the beach.
You didn't go to any restaurant, any bar?
No.
So
1 hour
imagine.
a day.
Okay, yes, just for exercising. Yes.
Yes.
This was also allowed here in Europe, 1 hour a day. Okay, but it was necessary to be in your neighborhood. You couldn't go to another neighborhood. Okay. If the police stopped you, you needed to prove that you lived in that neighborhood or ticket, 500 euros. Okay.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. So anyway, I'm going to give another example. Imagine Vanessa after 5 months staying at home. One day she told her husband, honey, I am so bored. Right? I want to go anywhere. You see, Oscar?
Yeah.
She's not thinking about any specific place.
Okay.
The idea is, I want to go anywhere. If you say somewhere, it means the husband is probably going to ask her where, because she has something in mind. Okay? But when you say anywhere, it means I don't have any specific place. I just want to go out. I want to go anywhere. Okay? And because of these two exceptions, using some in questions and any in affirmative, people confuse. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome, my friend. Well, we got to stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue this part. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I see you all tomorrow at the same time. All right?
See you. Wonderful.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hoje eu entendi mais, Pia.